Wacky Wednesday where anything goes. What is going to be going for us today? We're having a meal together. I guess some people call them a mukbang or something, but we're not into all that fancy lingo. We're just going to have a meal together. It's our anniversary tomorrow, and so we thought we would do this today. And so I'll tell you what we have and what not. I also want to just say to my daughter Claudine, her birthday is actually today, so happy birthday, Claudine. And what we have here, on Monday we made corn dip. Bill was not a fan of the corn dip. I loved it. Bill was not a fan of it. It's too many vegetables for him. So what I've done is I've manified the meal. I took the corn dip that was left. I added cheese. I added a big thing of rotisserie chicken chopped up into it. And I then took a box of stovetop stuffing, cooked it up, and added that to it. Cooked it in the oven again as a casserole. So it's now a hot dish, and hopefully that will satisfy him. So we're going to try that.
This is a reminder. 3 Levodopa.
My machine has to remind me to take my pills, but I already taken them. We're also going to play a game, because Bill's not a great conversationalist. So we're going to play a game. It's called Would You Rather. You've all heard everybody play the Would You Rather. We're just going to say a blessing for our meal first, and then we're going to start our game. Okay? You want to say grace, please?
Father, bless us food to our use and souls to thy service. Make us thankful for Christ's sake. Amen.
Okay, so Bill has never played Would You Rather. So if he's thinking he's going to get sensible questions, he's going to be surprised, because there won't be very many sensible questions. So the first question you're going to get: would you rather be completely hairless or as hairy as a gorilla?
I'm ready as hairy as a gorilla.
You are pretty much hairy as a gorilla now, but yeah, no, you are a hairy guy. You know, you've never stayed clean shaven for very long.
No, I haven't.
No.
I haven't shaved, I think, in 46 years.
Oh, you shaved before that, because we've got pictures of you with Cal when you was little, but you never kept it off for very long.
No.
We've got pictures throughout the year where you periodically shave it off, but you never stayed that way. Would you rather live 100 years in the past or 100 years in the future, and why?
In the future.
You would go in the future?
Yeah.
And what was your reason for that?
I'll be new things to learn and do.
I would be terribly frightened about where the world's going, what the future would be like. There's a thing that, I would go into the past, because I would know from history what the past is like. The adventure of going somewhere new and in the future would be very scary to me. But see, that's the adventure in you. Would you rather have a personal maid or a personal chef? You have both. This is not a fair question. You have a personal maid and a personal chef, because I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather have a professional personal maid?
No.
Or a professional chef?
No.
No, you have to have one of these. Is it would you rather have a personal maid or a personal chef?
Personal chef.
And why is that?
Because you can cook things and try different things.
Okay. I'd have a personal maid. No doubt I'd have a personal maid. I don't like cleaning. I do it, I don't like it. I read this one and I thought, Bill is going to think I've lost my mind when I put this question down here. Would you rather have a frog's head or frog's legs?
Frog's legs.
Why?
Because they're good to eat.
You're not going to eat your own legs. I don't know. What would I do with a frog's head? No, I don't. That's a very silly question. But I guess I would go with frog's legs so I could jump out of the way of danger. You know. Would you rather have a clone of yourself or a clone of me?
A clone of my wife.
Why? Two of us to bitch at you?
Yeah.
No, why would you pick me?
Because I love my wife.
So you want to spread the love to two of us?
Yeah.
I don't share.
Didn't think so.
Anyway, I would have a clone of you simply because you would be able to have all the rests and naps that you want while the other one did the work that we needed. You wouldn't have to do it. I'm thinking of you to give you all that rest.
Thank you.
Would you rather be remembered? This is actually a really good one. Would you rather be remembered for something awful or forgotten about completely?
Remember for something that
No, remembered for something awful or forgotten completely.
forgotten completely.
You'd rather be forgotten completely, like you never existed.
Yeah.
I think I would too. I really do think I would too. Like, I think that to be remembered for something awful, that would just be a terrible thing. I wouldn't like that at all. Okay. Would you rather have 3 eyes or 3 arms?
3 eyes.
Where would they be located?
The middle of my forehead.
I would have one eye in the back of my head. No, I probably would have 3 arms because I find that the 2 that don't work give me problems. Maybe the 3rd one would be better. So, would you rather, for me this is a simple answer, would you rather never gain weight from junk food or never get a hangover from drinking?
Never get a hangover from drinking.
You, other than one night, have never drunk to the point of having a hangover. One night in, how long have we been married anyway?
37 years.
37 years.
Tomorrow.
One night in 37 years. And that's what you would pick. Me, I would never want to gain weight from junk food. To be having a free license to eat junk food? Man, I'm in. I'm in for that. Okay, now my writing gets a little messy. Would you rather have to dance everywhere you walk or sing everything you speak?
I'd rather sing.
No dancing?
No dancing. I can't dance.
I don't know. I think I'd sing as well, but I wouldn't mind doing either of those. Really, I wouldn't mind doing either of those. But how is it heated up now?
Fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's not your favorite though.
No.
Okay, that's his way of saying don't serve it to me again. And that's okay. You know, you can't make a hit every time. I like it, so it's good. Would you rather date someone 2 years older than you? No, I lied. That's not what it says. Would you rather date someone 20 years older than you or 20 years younger than you?
20 years younger.
20 years younger. Why is that?
I don't know why. I just would.
Well, I don't know. I'd say typically men die earlier than women, so I'd like to marry somebody who was younger than me so that we'd live to the same age together. But you're 10 years older than me, and you're probably going to outlive me, so really it doesn't make any difference. It's just whatever it is. I think as long... I'm just going to answer the telephone here just 1 second. Getting back, that was my brother on the telephone. He was wanting to tell me how Dad was doing and whatnot. I should also say, these giant jugs here, I usually start the day filling mine with water or iced tea drops. Then I switch over to some Diet Pop, but you fill it with ice and it completely stays cold all day long. It doesn't leak and get, condensation on it or anything. They're wonderful jugs. Thermos brand, yes. So anyway, I was just telling him my brother on the phone something, and I'm going to mention it to you. My son said something the other day that was hilarious. He said he'd come home from work and he was tired, so he decided to lay down and have a short little rest before supper. He says, I just had a little appetizer. I thought that was cute. Anyway, we did the 20 years older or younger. Oh, would you rather be bald or have a mullet?
I'd rather have a mullet.
Have a mullet?
Yeah, I'd look stupid bald.
Well, oh no, we don't talk about stupid bald. When I was bald that time, I had a Klingon head. You can't get stupider than that. All right. Would you rather, I can't read this. Would you rather would you rather take a vacation with your boss or never go on vacation again? So you have to picture one of your bosses from way back when. I'm your boss now.
Yeah.
Would you rather go on vacation with one of your bosses from before or never go on vacation again?
Never go on vacation again.
Is that right? I don't go on vacation anyway, so. Would you rather be what's it say? Oh, would you rather be
Go to the next question.
no. Would you rather be ugly would you rather be gorgeous and married to someone ugly or ugly and married to someone gorgeous?
The second one,
Which is what?
I'd rather be ugly.
Ugly but have your wife be gorgeous.
My wife is gorgeous.
Oh. For Pete's sake. I love them. Alright. Would you rather be able to speak in any language or be able to talk to animals?
I'd like to talk to animals.
It's funny, I was thinking the same thing. I just think animals are way nicer than just people you don't know in another language.
Yeah, that's true.
What is the most... Oh, that's the last, excuse me. That's the last of the what would you rather. There's 5 questions, just questions to you. What is the most elaborate thing you would do or buy if you were a billionaire?
A hotel.
For what reason would you like that?
Because you could make more money.
But you're already a billionaire. No? That's what you do? I don't know what I would do. I'd like to say,
I'd donate some of it.
oh, absolutely, of course you would. I know that. I'd like to get something that feeds a lot of people and is self-sustaining for people who need that, homes for people who are homeless, something like that. But if you could go out for one night with any celebrity, who would it be? Go out and have a meal and talk.
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan? I don't know who I would go out with. Celebrity. Maybe Julia Child. I would like to go out with somebody who is, like a really well-known cook.
She's a chef, isn't she?
Yeah, she was a French chef. She was on the way in. Gosh, my writing's so bad. What? Oh, what would be the first thing you would do if you woke up in the morning and you looked in the mirror and you were the opposite gender?
Probably drop dead.
No, I would look for my most masculine pair of pants. I wouldn't want to go out in my dress. Okay, if you were a superhero, who would you be and what would your powers be?
Superman. I would be able to fly.
Take me on a fight? Very good. I'd want to be invisible. So what superhero is invisible? Invisible Man.
No, he's a woman.
Okay, invisible woman.
Yeah.
Whatever the superhero that's invisible, that's what I'd like to be. What? I can't read that question. Can you read that question? I don't know what my rating is. Let's look at this one here. No.
I have no clue.
Nope. You can't ask that question because we can't read my writing. It's like a foreign language. If you had a if you had a time machine, what period in time would you travel back to?
The 60s.
The 60s. Why would you like to do that?
That's when I joined the Navy.
And that was a good time for you?
Yes.
I think that I would want to go back to like the early years of settling the countries. Maybe somewhere pre-Depression age, you know? I think I would like to do that. It was a very simple time. We worked hard, but it was a very simple time. Anyway, that's all our questions except for the one we couldn't read. Thank you for joining us for our anniversary and Wacky Wednesday. I'm going to just show you. I have this much left in my bowl. My husband has managed to go through it all with a couple of little taste bites, but he's likely going to make himself a sandwich. So I tried to manify it. Still didn't work. So take that under advisement if you decide to make the corn salad. I loved it. Bill did not. Mixed reviews. All right. Is there anything else you want to say?
I love you.
And I love you too, and thank you for 30, how many years did we say?
37 years.
37, and I hope it's
They
not...
say 20 years is a life sentence.
That's right. I hope it's not another 37, because I can't imagine how decrepit we'll be then.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye.